Is your car feeling sluggish, drinking gas like it's going out of style, or just not performing its best? We're diving deep into the world of fuel injector cleaners to bring your ride back to life. In this video, we're not just talking theory, we've put 7 of the market's leading fuel injector cleaners to the test, from the most accessible options to the top-tier performers. We'll break down each product, sharing my personal experiences and revealing which ones truly deliver, helping you make an informed decision that could save you hundreds in repairs and dramatically improve your driving experience. 7. Gumout 51011 Multi-System Tune-Up. This product positions itself as an all-in-one solution for various engine types, from your daily driver to lawnmowers. Its primary claim is to clean and condition using polyetheramine, PEA, a well-known detergent for tackling carbon deposits. I decided to give this a try in an older sedan that had been experiencing some noticeable hesitation during acceleration and a slightly rough idle. The application is straightforward. Simply add the entire bottle to a nearly empty gas tank and then fill up. After the first tank treated with Gumout, I honestly didn't feel a significant difference. The hesitation was still there, albeit perhaps a touch less pronounced, and the idle remained somewhat uneven. The product promises to clean direct and indirect fuel injectors, carburetors, intake valves, and even the crankcase, suggesting a broad spectrum of action. While the PEA content is a positive, my initial impression was that its cleaning power, especially for more entrenched issues, might be on the milder side. It seemed more geared towards preventative maintenance rather than a corrective treatment for noticeable problems. One of the advertised benefits is its ability to condition gasoline, ethanol blends, and diesel fuels, helping to fight ethanol and water corrosion. I appreciate the versatility, as many modern fuels contain ethanol, which can cause its own set of problems. However, for my test vehicle, which primarily runs on standard gasoline and had existing carbon buildup, the protective aspects felt secondary to the immediate need for a robust cleaning. 6. Seafoam SF16 Motor Treatment. This product has a long-standing reputation and is often recommended by mechanics and DIYers alike for its versatility, usable in fuel, oil, and even through induction. My primary interest was its ability to clean and lubricate the fuel system. I added it to the fuel tank of a pickup truck that was exhibiting a slight rough idle and some minor sputtering under acceleration, symptoms that suggested some injector or combustion chamber issues. After driving with a full tank treated with seafoam, I did notice a subtle improvement. The idle seemed to smooth out a bit, and the sputtering wasn't as frequent, which was a promising start. The product's blend of petroleum ingredients is designed to clean and lubricate critical engine areas, and it claims to be safe for all gasoline or diesel engines. This broad compatibility is a definite plus, making it a go-to for many different vehicle types, from cars to marine applications. However, while there was an improvement, it wasn't a dramatic overhaul. For the issues I was observing, it felt like it chipped away at the problem rather than providing a comprehensive clean. Seafoam is often praised for its ability to free sticky lifters and rings and remove moisture. While these are valuable benefits for overall engine health, my focus was on the fuel injectors, and in that specific area, its impact, while present, wasn't as profound as I had hoped for a product with such a strong reputation. Number 5. Chevron Techron Concentrate Plus Fuel System Cleaner. This product comes with significant backing, often recommended by major automakers, and it truly lives up to its reputation for robust cleaning. Its secret weapon is a proprietary blend, heavily featuring PEA, polyetheramine, which is known for its effectiveness in dissolving carbon deposits. I used Techron in a compact SUV that had begun to experience sluggish acceleration and a slight reduction in its usual fuel efficiency. Upon applying Techron Concentrate Plus into a nearly empty tank before refilling, the change was notable within the first 100 to 150 miles. The engine felt more responsive, and the acceleration was smoother, hinting at cleaner injectors and improved fuel atomization. Chevron emphasizes its ability to restore fuel injector performance by effectively dissolving carbon deposits that clog nozzles, leading to a precise, fine spray pattern. My test confirmed this. The engine picked up speed with less effort, and the notorious stumbling during acceleration from a stop almost entirely disappeared. Beyond just the injectors, Techron also targets intake valve and combustion chamber deposits. This comprehensive cleaning action is crucial because deposits in these areas can also significantly hinder performance and increase emissions. I noticed a perceptible improvement in the engine's overall smoothness, which I attribute to the cleaner burning more efficiently. The product's commitment to reducing harmful exhaust emissions by promoting more complete combustion is a significant benefit, not just for the environment, but for potentially passing smog tests as well. What impressed me most about Techron was its preventative maintenance aspect. 4. Dura Lube HL402409 Severe Catalytic and Exhaust Treatment. While many products focus solely on fuel injectors, Dura Lube takes a broader approach by specifically targeting the catalytic converter and exhaust system, protecting them from oil poisons and carbon buildup. I decided to test this in an older truck that had been throwing a check engine light, indicating a P420 code, a common issue pointing to catalytic converter inefficiency. The instructions were simple: add the entire bottle to the fuel tank and then fill up. I then drove the truck for several days, including some highway mileage, to allow the product to cycle through the system. Dura Lube claims to help clean oxygen sensors, fuel injectors, and cylinder heads, which indirectly aids in improving fuel efficiency and reducing tailpipe emissions. After about 150 miles, to my surprise, the check engine light extinguished itself. This was a significant win, as replacing a catalytic converter can be a very expensive repair. This product isn't primarily a fuel injector cleaner in the traditional sense, but rather an emissions system treatment that indirectly benefits the entire combustion process. It's formulated to reduce phosphorus and zinc retention levels at the catalyst inlet, which are harmful elements that can poison catalytic converters. By addressing these root causes, it helps the catalytic converter function more efficiently, leading to lower emissions and, consequently, better engine performance. One of the standout features is its intended use when a warning light is activated or before considering a catalytic converter replacement. Number 3. Gumout 51013W6PK All-in-One Fuel Injector Cleaner. Coming in strong at number 3 is another Gumout product, but a more specialized one. The Gumout 51013W-6PK All-in-One Fuel Injector Cleaner, specifically formulated for high-mileage vehicles over 75,000 miles. This distinction is crucial, as older engines tend to accumulate more stubborn carbon deposits. I used this on a family SUV with well over 100,000 miles that had developed a distinct rough idle and a noticeable drop in its usual highway mileage. The 6PK indicates a multi-pack, suggesting consistent use for best results. The key feature of this Gumout cleaner is its focus on high-mileage engines, targeting fuel injectors, intake valves, and ports to restore lost performance and fuel economy. After the first treatment, adding an entire bottle to a nearly empty tank and then filling up with up to 21 gallons of gasoline, the difference was palpable. The rough idle that had been a constant companion for months began to smooth out significantly within a few hundred miles of driving. It felt like the engine was finally able to breathe and operate as it should. This formula doesn't just clean, it also prevents future carbon buildup, which is essential for maintaining long-term engine health in older vehicles. For an engine with significant wear, this dual action is incredibly beneficial. I found that the engine recovered a surprising amount of its original responsiveness and felt much stronger during acceleration. The previous sluggishness was replaced by a more eager and consistent power delivery, indicating that the injectors were indeed much cleaner and providing a better fuel spray pattern. 2. Rislone 4784 Crystal Clean Emissions Cleaner. It's important to note that this product is specifically designed for diesel engines and their diesel exhaust fluid, DEF, and selective catalytic reduction, SCR systems. While not a traditional fuel injector cleaner for gasoline engines, It's paramount for maintaining emission controls in modern diesels, and its impact on performance is indirect but profound. I tested this on a modern diesel truck that had started displaying DEF warning codes and had gone into limp mode, significantly reducing power. Rislone Crystal Clean works by dissolving the white crystal deposits that can form throughout the entire SCR system, in the tank, pump, heater, lines, injector, and decomposition tube. These deposits are a common issue in diesel vehicles, especially those driven at slow speeds, low loads, or for short durations, and they can severely interfere with the SCR system's operation, leading to increased fuel consumption and reduced engine power. The instructions specify adding it directly to the DEF tank, not the diesel fuel tank. After adding half a bottle to the DEF tank and refilling with fresh DEF, I drove the truck, cautiously at first. Within about 24 hours and a couple of driving cycles, the DEF warning codes cleared, and the truck came out of limp mode, restoring full power. This was an incredibly impressive and immediate result. The product's ability to clean crystal deposits and restore the optimal DEF injector spray pattern is critical for these systems to function correctly and avoid costly repairs. It truly saved me from what could have been a very expensive trip to the mechanic. Number 1. Lucas Oil 1020 Fuel Treatment. This product is often lauded as a tune-up in a bottle, and after putting it through its paces, I can confidently say it earns that title. I tested this on a slightly older sports car that, despite being well-maintained, was experiencing minor engine knock under load and a general feeling of less than peak performance. I also watched a Lucas Oil video titled "Which Lucas Fuel Treatment is Right for You? Everything You Need to Know," which confirmed that this particular treatment is a versatile option for both gasoline and diesel engines, and specifically targets cleaning and lubricating the entire fuel system. The Lucas Oil 1020 is a powerful blend of super slick oils and additives with high detergent action, formulated without harmful solvents. This is a crucial distinction, as some cleaners can be harsh. The recommendation is to use 2 to 3 ounces per 10 gallons of fuel, or simply pour the entire 5.25-ounce bottle into the tank, which treats up to 25 gallons. I opted for the full bottle into a nearly empty tank before filling up. The video "How to Use Lucas Oil Fuel Treatment" further clarifies the ease of application, emphasizing that it works when poured directly into the fuel tank. The results were almost immediate and genuinely impressive. Within the first tank of fuel treated with Lucas Oil 120, the engine knock completely disappeared. The car felt incredibly smooth, with a noticeable surge in responsiveness and power that hadn't been there for a while. Final thought. That's all for today, folks.